Howdy y'all, Los here. Today is the day. It's time to build the big greenhouse in the backyard. There's a few things we need to get done before we even start building, so let's go outside and take a look at what we got. Come on. This is the site of the new greenhouse. Now, we have some work to do. We have to prep. We need to lay down paver stones. I thought about putting a concrete pad down, but I went against that. There is a slight slope in the back, so we're gonna have to try to raise that up a bit. First and foremost, I'm gonna have to try to cut down some of this grass here. So I'm gonna bring the weed whacker back here and just level down the grass first. Let's do that. Brandon here is laying out the string. It's going to be our guide for when we put down the pavers. This way we're making sure we're dealing with squares here. We don't want any wonky angles. We want everything to be right. All right, we've roughly marked out our rectangle. Now before we start laying pavers down, there's quite a lot of slope. So we need to get in here with our flat-headed shovels and we're gonna try to level it out. Any place it's taller, we're gonna drop it, the dirt over in the lower area. And this way we're gonna get a level surface. That way when we lay our pavers, we won't have any issues. Let's get started.
All right, so what we're doing right now is we're just loosening up this top layer of soil, getting through all the grass roots and everything. That'll make everything a lot easier. Everything seems to be somewhat loose, even though this area of Texas is notorious for that thick armadillo clay. Doesn't seem like it's gonna be the case here. We just gotta get this dirt loose and then move it to get everything leveled out.
All right, we've got most of this done here. It looks pretty level here. There's some spots now that I'm sitting over here that need a little bit of work, but that's okay. We're gonna lay down some landscape fabric and we're gonna put down our first pavers, and as we move, we're gonna be able to tell whether or not we need to keep moving some dirt or adding some dirt underneath that. We also have some sand to help us with that. All right, we had to start over. We weren't feeling like it was level, and when we checked it, it definitely wasn't. So this time we took a little extra time to dig and make sure that every last stone is level. It's super important. we've finished the paving stones. We've got our base down. It's time for assembly. We've brought out the greenhouse. Now we are dealing with the daunting task of assembling, but it shouldn't be too hard. We like this kind of stuff. Project around 9:30 or so. It is now nearly 7 o'clock. I'm exhausted. Brandon's exhausted. We didn't even have time to anchor this down, but it's very heavy and very sturdy. I don't imagine we're going to even need to anchor it, but we're going to do that eventually. But for now, we're not. This is all complete. The only thing we need to do is fill it up with plants, but that's for another day. Thank you for joining us. If you like our content, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon. We'll see you guys next time. In the meantime, be cool, stay hip, get yourself a hobby. Goodbye.